Hi, interpersonal communication class. Okay, listen. We are so close to the end. We really are. We really are. And I know. I'm sad too. I really am. I've been like, oh man, I've been just hanging out, doing the teacher thing, minding my own business, and now look, it's almost over. And it's a sad deal. Okay, well, part of the reason it's a sad deal is because we never wanted it to end this way, but here we are, and that, you know what, it is what it is. It is what it is. If this was a real semester, I would have had so much more time. I would have told you so many more good jokes. Okay, just stop it. Okay, I would have tried anyway. Okay, so listen. I would have explained things. We would have seen some great movies. We would have pieced it all together. But this isn't the deal. This isn't the real deal. This isn't a real semester. So we're doing the best we can. All of us. I get it. All right, so let's keep that up for one more lecture. All right, here we go. Chapter 10. Chapter 10. The skills that are needed to maintain a soulmate relationship. The skills that are needed. You've seen skill 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, oh boy, oh girl, go back and rewatch the lectures. Take good notes. Tomorrow, I'm going to open up a test. The very last thing that you need to do for me. Here's a hoop. Jump through. Okay. The very last thing that you need to do for me. Today, Chapter 10, Skill 6. All right? There's no magic whiteboard needed. One little skill. Here it is. We've talked about it before. And now it becomes extremely important in maintaining that soulmate relationship. Skill number 6 is having and keeping an open mind. Having and keeping an open mind. All right? You know that if this was the classroom, I'd project up on the screen the guy's cranium, his head, with the hole up here and the hole back here. An open mind so new things can get in and be kicked around. You can jiggle and juggle those new things. But the most important aspect of having an open mind is that second hole back here where the old crap can fall out. Okay? We have talked about it in Chapter 3. Truth. Perception of the world around you. And trust me, I've told you this before. If I didn't unlearn some of the old crap by having an open mind, some of the old crap my grandfather taught me, man, I tell you what, there's no way I could be an effective public school teacher. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right? Open-minded thinking. And you have some friends already at age 17 that have incredibly closed little minds that are inside this box, never going to get there hard. Okay? These are the 17-year-olds that are going to grow up to be my way or the highway people. They're going to look at everybody else and say you're wrong, which will then extrapolate to you're less than me. Because, man, I tell you what, that's what closed-minded thinking does for us. Here's what it does for a relationship. For a relationship. Okay? There's my sound effect. Oh, and a little visual. Closed-minded thinking kills relationships. You know why? Because if you're going to make a life partner out of somebody, hold still for a second. Oh, yum, yum. Actually, that's really good today. If you're going to make a life partner out of somebody, I'm pretty sure. I hope. I hope that means for a long time. That means for a long time. Although in the unknown mystery window of Johari, nobody knows when they're going to die. But if you're going to make a life partner, my hope for you is that that's going to be a long time. So listen, people change, people morph, people grow. Okay? If you're not, that's stagnation. Man, I tell you what. Okay? If Tony stays 17 years old in his brain and in his world, okay, and Tina becomes 27, then 37, oh, that ain't going to be fun. All right? People change. They morph. They become, hopefully, they become self-actualized. They start ripping at the labels, right? Hopefully, they develop a sense of self from the inside. They're creating their truth about them. Self-developed self-esteem. So people change. Hopefully, they morph, they grow, they become. All right? Hopefully. Now, you have a life partner, and they're undergoing this great metamorphosis. Okay? They have shared things with you, and they're not one to hide things from you. Okay? Having an open mind is super important to dealing with the new them as they become. What, Joswiak? What? Well, okay, here. This is a great example. Okay? I'm hanging around, minding my own business. And I'm speaking of business, I'm in the business world. I'm pretty successful. I'm having a great run at it. But inside my heart, inside my head, I am bored with what I'm doing. This was a billion years ago, back when dirt was new. I was in my mid-30s. Okay? And I was bored. And I was staring out a big office window, and I was watching the seasons change. And I was making some really important phone calls, and I had important people working for me. Okay, doing my work. Okay? And it was really successful. But I was bored. So one day I came home and I talked to my lovely bride. I talked to my wife. I said to her, Denise, because that's her name. I said, Denise, I'm bored. I gotta do something else. I gotta change. I can't do this anymore. And then she said, what? And I said, I honestly think I want to go back to school, and I want to be a teacher. I want to get my teaching license, and I want to go talk with kids, and I want to teach. It's really what I want to do. Maybe it's always what I always wanted to do, but I just didn't know it. But this is what I want to do. I want to quit this business world thing, and I want to go teach. Now think about this. If my wife didn't have such a beautiful open mind, if she didn't have a beautiful open mind, she could have crossed her arms, looked at me sideways, and said, no. It's not what I bargained for. It's not what I had in mind for for my future. But she didn't. You know what she did? This is a true story. I came home and I was all like, I can't do this anymore. And she looked right at me and she said, it's about time. It's about time. Open-minded thinking. I have friends. I'm not going to name names or anything. I'm not. I have friends who cannot tell their life partner who they voted for president because said life partner's head would explode. Explode. Man, there's trouble in that relationship. You know why? Because my friend has got to hide that in the secret or hidden quadrant of Johari. She can't talk to her husband about who she voted for president. Why? Because he has a closed mind. Now, you think that's good for that relationship? Come on. People have to grow. People have to morph. They have to become. Okay? Like you. And I'm talking to you. You can't just sit around and be 17 all the rest of your days. If you come back to me, in 10 years, and you are the same person that you are right now today, I'm just going to want to kick your butts. Don't. Excuse me. Oh man. Yummy. Look, I got the COVID hair going on here today. The like it would look any different without a pandemic. All right. Listen. Skill number 6: having and maintaining an open mind. Tina is going to come home someday. Tina's going to come home someday, and she's going to look right at Tony, and she's going to say, "Tony, I've been thinking about this. I don't know. Let's do this. I've been thinking about this church that we belong to. Tony, I'm pretty sure that some of the policies and some of the things they're not sitting well with me. Tony, I can't do this anymore. Can we go explore other choices, other churches? Like the church over there, or the church over there, or the church called the Mountaintop. Can we go explore?" Now, what if Tony crosses arms? "Oh, no wife of mine, no way." No, see, that's oppression, Tony. That's oppression. Keeping her in her place. You think that's good for a relationship? Come on, campers. All right? Life is that great explore. All right? So that you can develop by yourself, for yourself, your own truth and act accordingly. And if you have a closed-minded thinker who's throwing ball bearings and wrenches into the gears, okay, of your thinking, creating, and inventing, if they're constantly like crossing their arms and no way, no husband of mine, no wife of, no life partner of mine, no, okay? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Having and keeping an open mind. There. I have so much more to teach you. I have so much more to tell you. I have so many other places we could go, so many other hills we could climb. Oh my God, I just hate that it ended this way. I have stories, but maybe come see me sometime. Or go out and find out for yourself. Go out and find out for yourself. You're going to lie on that cave floor, chained down, watching a shadowy illusion of the truth. You're going to live with a closed-minded thinker that oppresses you. You're going to be, at the mercy of the love and belonging layer, even if they're feeding you negative self-esteem. Is that what you're going to do? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I'm pretending to look out over my classroom right now. God, I miss you guys. But here's what I see. I see some people that will go. And I see some people that will go places. And I see some people in those places that will rethink, reinvent, and recreate and change this world for the better, because God knows that's what we need right now. Okay? I also see the one of you out of 160. I see the one of you with your crossed arms and your little closed-minded 17-year-old brains going, this guy's an idiot. Oh my God, Babylon, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I have hope. I really do have hope for you. I really do. Okay? So that someday you're not at the mercy of the puppet masters who have the control. Someday you're your own person. Campers, I gotta leave ya. I gotta leave ya. So, until we meet again, our paths will cross. Until we meet again, keep your stick on the ice. You know I'm rooting for you. I love each and every one of you. Okay? I expect great things. So there.